Hello everybody, it's been a while again. Getting really bad about that. So update. I quit my job. It is very hard, I found, with hearing loss in medicine, especially cardiology. I was trying to wear a stethoscope and I couldn't hear half the time. I don't have the money for one of those super fancy stethoscopes where it like reads out on a little display. I don't know if you've seen those. They're super cool looking, but they're like $300 and money I don't have. So I decided to find a job that I could do better and be more comfortable with my hearing loss. And that I could actually wear my hearing aids because I paid a lot of money for those and I can't really wear them when I'm trying to put stethoscopes in my ears all the time, which is super annoying. I basically haven't used my hearing aids except a few weekends around the house and out, which is just so frustrating. I paid so much money for them. I jumped through so many hoops to get them and get insurance to approve them, and obviously I need them. So I decided to go back to kind of my old career, I guess you could call it, dealing with like IT and web building. And this particular position, I'm only having to work through like chat and then face-to-face interactions with my coworkers, which I think is really going to help me immensely. Plus the company is a lot bigger, so they're more able and more willing to work within my kind of limitations, so to say. So we'll see how that goes. I don't start it until next week. I have like 5 weeks of training I have to do, so that's gonna be super fun. But in the meantime, I really have been looking for like a deaf or hard of hearing community out here in Utah, and it's hard to find. There is a lot of stuff geared obviously towards like kids. There's a deaf school out here by where I am. There's obviously more than one in the whole state, but there's a deaf school by where I am, and they offer like ASL and immersion programs for parents of deaf kids, but I can't really find anything for us poor unfortunate souls who happen to lose our hearing around this time of life. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. I looked into the community colleges to see if they have anything, but unfortunately the ones around me are all like technical schools, so it's all like healthcare and welding and stuff like that, and there's no like what you would call like liberal arts classes, which might be what that would fall under. I'm not quite sure how you categorize that. I know foreign languages are considered liberal arts, and I guess that's kind of a foreign language, maybe. Sorry, my hand was getting tired. But the closest one that has anything for me would be in Salt Lake, which is like an hour drive for me. And obviously I ain't about that life. I didn't even like the commute to my old job, and that was like 20 minutes away from Salt Lake. So I guess I'm still on the hunt for something like that. There's no real like commission for the deaf or hard of hearing out here, which is kind of frustrating. Or if there is, I haven't found it easily. And you know, when you go like 5 pages deep on Google searches, you're looking. So right now I'm just kind of in hearing loss limbo. I will be happy to wear my hearing aids that I paid so much money for again. I haven't found an audiologist out here. I didn't with the last job that I was working here when we first moved here. I didn't really have great insurance. It was like super high deductible. I'm talking like $10,000 deductible. And that doesn't really work for me. I am poor. I'm not poor. I feel poor. So I'm hoping when my new insurance kicks in with my new job, which is luckily day one, I'll be able to find something, just because, it's been about, let's see, October, November, December, January, February, March. Oh, okay, so almost 6 months since my hearing exam and getting my hearing aids, and they might need some adjustments and that sort of thing, because I still am not 100% comfortable with how I hear with them. I don't like how robotic is how I describe it. It's like tinny, like if you were screaming in a tin can or a echoey metal pipe or something. That's what it sounds like, and I don't like it. But from the few groups that I've joined that are for the deaf and hard of hearing on Facebook, which there are a lot, guys, so just do a quick search. There's some for areas and national and international. Make friends, learn more about your condition and other people's conditions, and just make friends. Virtual friends are awesome. You don't have to see them all the time, which is great, because I'm antisocial. Anyways, I completely forgot what I was talking about. Ugh, gotta love mom brain. Must have not been important. Sorry about that. Anyway, so I will update probably after I've done a week or two of training, just so I know more of what it's like. I'm gonna be working an insane schedule because I'm working on the East Coast team, so I work 4 a.m. to 1 p.m., which I am totally a morning person, so that works great for me. And by a morning person, I don't mean that I'm chipper in the morning, but I am extremely productive in the morning, and then I eat lunch and it's dead to the world. So I will update later on. I will try to be better about updating. It's really hard, or it's been really hard, just because of the schedule I was working. So good luck, guys. Go make friends, learn more about your community.